could wind it down, Audrey.
You want to fade it out?
Yeah, we'll face it out.
I do want to turn the flip it towards.
Go flip it, please. Thank you. All right, we're back here at City World Radio, and we're back with my guest, Julie Notwicz, who's been on the program many times before, especially on Comic Night. And we thought we'd add a little pulchritude, and for those of you who listen to the ACLOWE Show, you can go look it up in your dictionary. We'll still be here. So we add a little pulchritude to the program by having Julie on. Julie, I know you're here to promote something special coming up. What's happening?
Well, this Sunday, that's the 21st, from 4 to 6 at the Manhattan Seventh-day Adventist Church, right in the West Village. Pathways to Housing, a great nonprofit organization that helps the homeless here in the city and in different states and even different countries right now. We're throwing a benefit variety show.
Aha!
So this is going to include people who are both part of the program, who've been helped through this program, as well as outside performers, just kind of meshing everyone together and just putting on a great show. We have comics, we have singers, we have a pianist, we have someone's tap dancing, we have spoken words and poetry. So
it sounds like a fantastic time. Now, how do people get there? What do they have to do? Is there a fee? Do they have to get tickets?
Well, there's no admission fee. We have a suggested donation of $20 or give what you can give. Mm-hmm. All of the proceeds go towards Pathways to Housing. Everything we do just goes towards there. We're actually even trying to raise enough money to get everyone business cards so that all the people can now walk around and say, oh, I do this, and kind of, they're very much about building up the self-esteem, building confidence back into these people.
That's a wonderful idea.
Yeah.
Now, can you get the tickets in advance, or you have to?
No, you get them at the door. Get them at the door.
Okay, say the time and the location again. Very important. Big smile for the camera. Say the time and the location.
The time is from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. on July 21st, and it's at the historic Manhattan Seventh-day Adventist Church. It's 232 West 11th Street.
So it's 232 West 11th,
Yeah.
Seventh-day Adventist Church,
Yeah.
4 p.m. to 6 p.m. If you're not there, you're square, and you got to be able to do the stuff. This is fantastic. We're glad to have you on the program. It's been a while. What's been happening with your career?
I actually just started a band recently.
Well, let's hear about that. And, let me see if I can guess the name of the band. Is the name? Let me just see a minute. This is just an excuse to touch a young woman. Is it Lucrative Jacket by any chance?
How did you know?
Well, it's just that feeling.
We have one fan, I guess.
And what is that about? Is that what kind of music?
We do kind of classic rock and roll. We like to throw in a little bit of blues, a little bit of funk.
And you are the lead singer?
I'm the lead singer, yeah.
Well, you've been hiding that from us.
Yes,
we didn't know that you were a singer. We didn't know that.
It's kind of my I'm kind of doing almost full circle in my career. I started out with singing, started out musical theater, trained all for that, got tired of it, went to stand-up comedy, missed singing, went back to it.
It's good to know that you can do all these different things, because when opportunities come along, you're trained in all these areas and you gain experience. And look at Bruce Willis. He was making $10 million a picture, and he kept up his band, The Return of Bruno. But I mean, when he first did that bit with the Pointer Sisters some time back, very few people knew that he also had that happening for a long time.
It's just good to know.
And it's
fun to just kind of hop around.
$100 gigs.
Yeah.
$100 gigs, with his band.
And it's like, what?
No,
I think it's always
first class.
Yeah, it's right. Yeah, right. No, I think it's fun to jump around. I'm actually even trying to work on a poetry book right now myself.
You're a poet also.
Yeah,
And I just learned to tie my shoes. A person's a poet, a dancer, a singer, a stand-up comic.
Well, it's like the Golden Girls joke. You were a tall girl. All the tall girls who couldn't get a date wrote poetry. I was that tall girl.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I can't imagine you not getting a date.
But when you grow up in Brooklyn and you're 5'10", and all the guys are Italian and Puerto Rican and Arab, they're all up to your shoulder.
Well, you make them reach.
Yeah, right. Oh no, they grow up and then they like the tall girls.
Absolutely.
But when they're 12, I think it's a little intimidating for a guy.
I think so. Well, maybe in the 5th grade.
You know,
it could be very difficult in the 5th grade and places like that.
Oh, yeah.
And anyway, Julie, it's been wonderful talking to you. I wish you every success. I think it's a very worthwhile project. Don't forget, this Sunday, Seventh-day Adventist Church. Say the address.
232 West 11th Street.
And from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not there, you're square.
Yep.
We're looking for $20 a head. But if you just come on down.
If you want to give more, we're welcome
very important. Come on down. Thank you so much. Audrey, you want to cue up there number 2 there on our hit parade and let that play. And Julie, thanks again. And we're going to see you very soon.
Definitely. Yeah, sure.
And when you sit there, we gotta move a little fast.
Okay.
So you sit right there.
This is live radio. We can't.
Right here? Right here?
Yes.
Okay.
Put on the headphones.
Okay. And you, okay.
That's good.
How long is this going to be? A few minutes?
About 20. That's right, so got a lot you can talk about.
I should probably take this.
And there's a camera too. We're also being taped. So for YouTube.
Well, we're back here on the ACLOWE Show on the City World Radio Network. And we are back with our co-host and time to time contributing host, Star Davis. And Star Davis has a guest here this evening.
Stewart.
And Star, why don't you take it over?
Okay, well, this is my guest tonight, Ellen Stewart, a wonderful producer, somebody who's actually now moved to in front of the camera with your latest project, so I'm excited to talk about that. Also the producer of not just film, television, theater, but a festival as well that's going to be going on in October. So what should we talk about first?
So much going on.
Okay, well tell us about the trip from which you just came back. You were doing something in Atlanta for the Univision Network, and tell us a little bit about that. What's it called?
It's called Atlanta, Boss Divas, Latina. And it's a show that's going to be sort of focused, reality, sort of focused on the life of these women who are executives and what our daily lives are like and how Latinas have sort of assimilated to the American culture and still been able to maintain sort of our heritage in some ways. And I really got involved because I think it's a positive message to see Latina women really excelling in so many areas. So we're hoping to have a doctor on the show. I'm a producer, I'll be on the show. And there's just all kinds of interesting women. So we're really, really excited. We're shooting the pilot over the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
And yeah, it's a big change for me. Being a producer and now being in front of the camera.
That's what I wanted to ask you. So, you've always been pretty compassionate, I have to say, to actors out there. Emmeline has always been a very, very passionate and patient producer with regard to actors. So now you are the talent. How does that feel?
You know, it's a double-edged sword.
Why do you say that?
Because
we got to hear this one.
Well, because for one, I think the not having the stress of having to have all the answers as a producer and to carry a show and make sure it gets from point A to point B and sort of being responsible for all of the aspects of the show.
Paying the bills.
Paying the bills, yeah. So
making the calls.
Yeah. So it's
doing the paperwork.
What you know about that? So
making sure everybody gets fed.
Yes, so it's a relief to not have to do that in a lot of ways. But also it's very humbling to be sort of under the direction of someone else when they are directing you and sort of leading you, and you are used to seeing the big picture, and now it's somebody else's big picture, and you're sort of the servant in that picture.
And you can't say, no, wait, I think it's better to do it this way.
Yep. I wanted to say I'm